Burkina Faso just made history. President Ibrahim Traoré has officially sealed a mind-blowing $20 billion gold deal with India. Yes, you heard that right. $20 billion. This isn't just another trade agreement. This is a seismic shift that could transform the future of Burkina Faso, West Africa, and even the balance of power in global gold markets. What does this deal really mean? Why is India investing so heavily in Burkina Faso's gold reserves? And most importantly, how does this catapult Ibrahim Traoré into the spotlight as one of Africa's boldest young leaders? Stay tuned, because in today's video, we're diving deep into this historic deal. The numbers, the strategies, the opportunities, and the global impact. You don't want to miss this. Burkina Faso, a landlocked country in West Africa, may not often make international headlines, but it sits on a gold mine, literally. In fact, gold is Burkina Faso's #1 export, accounting for more than 70% of the country's export earnings. Yet for decades, the vast wealth of Burkina Faso has been underexploited or extracted under unfair terms. Many multinational corporations benefited, while the people saw little change in their living standards. Enter Ibrahim Traoré, the young, fiery leader who rose to power in 2022. At just 34 years old, Traoré became Africa's youngest leader, promising to take control of his country's destiny, harness its resources, and ensure that Burkinabe wealth serves the Burkinabe people first. This $20 billion deal with India is a living testament to that promise. So what exactly is in this deal? Value: $20 billion US. Commodity: gold exports from Burkina Faso to India. Duration: structured over multiple years for sustainable trade. Focus: raw gold supply plus infrastructure investment in Burkina Faso's mining sector for India. This deal makes perfect sense. India is one of the largest consumers of gold in the world, with gold being deeply embedded in Indian culture, weddings, jewelry, and investment markets. By securing a long-term gold partnership with Burkina Faso, India ensures steady access to a critical resource at negotiated prices, while also strengthening political and economic ties with West Africa. For Burkina Faso, this isn't just about money. It's about revenue. $20 billion is a massive injection for the economy. Infrastructure: India has agreed to help modernize Burkina Faso's mining infrastructure. Job creation: thousands of jobs will be created for locals in mining, transport, and refining. Sovereignty: instead of relying on Western corporations, Traoré is diversifying partners, creating room for better negotiations. What makes this deal even more symbolic is Ibrahim Traoré's philosophy of Africa first. He has repeatedly rejected exploitative arrangements and refused to bow to outside powers who treat African nations as colonies rather than equal partners. This deal shows a new Africa rising, an Africa that negotiates from a position of strength, not weakness. Traoré is positioning Burkina Faso not as a resource pawn, but as a resource power broker. You may ask, why did Traoré choose India, not Europe or America, for this monumental deal? The answer lies in geopolitics. India's hunger for gold. India imports more than 700 tons of gold annually, making it the second largest consumer after China. South-South cooperation. India and Burkina Faso represent the global South. This deal shows how developing nations can rise together without depending on the old colonial powers. Trust factor. Unlike some Western countries with a history of exploitative contracts, India has built a reputation in Africa as a partner in development, investing in infrastructure, education, and energy. So, the timing is perfect. India needs gold, Burkina Faso needs partners, and both are ready to bypass Western control. Let's break down how this $20 billion deal will reshape Burkina Faso's future. Boost in GDP. Burkina Faso's GDP is around $20 billion annually. This deal alone is equivalent to the size of its economy. Mining industry growth. Expect massive investments in modern mining equipment, safety standards, and refining capacity. Job opportunities. Thousands of jobs will be created directly and indirectly. Infrastructure development. Roads, rail, and power supply from mining will spill over to benefit other sectors. Government revenue. Taxes and royalties from gold exports will strengthen government budgets for healthcare, education, and defense. This deal is not just about Burkina Faso, It's about Africa as a whole. It signals that African leaders can secure mega deals on their own terms. It challenges the monopoly of Western corporations over African resources. It inspires other African nations to rethink their partnerships. Burkina Faso may be small compared to giants like Nigeria or South Africa, but with Traore's boldness, it's punching far above its weight. Predictably, not everyone is happy about this deal. Western powers, they see India's deepening ties in Africa as a threat to their traditional dominance. Expect criticism, concerns about governance, and maybe even economic pressure. China, while China is also a big investor in Africa, it may now face competition from India in the resource sector. African nations, many will be encouraged. Traore is becoming a symbol of resistance, independence, and smart leadership. For Traore, this deal cements his image as a visionary leader. He is not just managing Burkina Faso, he is redefining Africa's role in the global economy. He is proving that youth is not a weakness, but a strength. At 36, he is bold, unafraid, and unapologetically African. His leadership is inspiring a new generation across Africa to believe that their countries can rise. So, what do we make of all this? Burkina Faso under Ibrahim Traoré has just pulled off a historic $20 billion gold deal with India, one that has the power to transform its economy, elevate its people, and reshape Africa's place in the world. This isn't just about gold. It's about dignity, sovereignty, and the future of Africa. Ibrahim Traoré has shown that even a small, landlocked nation can stand tall, negotiate boldly, and make deals that echo across continents. The question now is, will other African leaders follow in his footsteps? One thing is clear: Africa is rising, and the world is watching. This is Eazicho Africa, bringing you the latest on Africa's transformation. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more powerful stories shaping our world today.